about that, too. She didn't believe them. He had a rough exterior, but he wasn't some kind of criminal. He could be incredibly sweet when he wanted to be. And God, he was beautiful. She forced herself to stay cool and not to drool at the man. He'd come in dressed in nothing but a pair of jeans that clung to his hips. They showed off the fact that Steven liked to work out. A lot. She was around doctors all the time. One would think men and women in the medical profession would be in tip-top shape. One would be wrong. But not about Steven. He was 6'2", with a lean frame and broad shoulders. And abs. Lots of sculpted abs. Maybe she could handle the to-die-for body, but his face was damn near perfect, too. It was the face of an angel. It didn't fit the man's reputation at all. He grinned, a light expression she rarely saw. It's not exactly mine, but that's another story. It belongs to a guy I sort of worked with. While I'm here in Europe, I'm free to come and go as I please. He took a step toward her, his golden brown hair slick from the shower. But I'm probably going back to the States soon. That surprised her. I thought you were riding McDonald's coattails all the way to the top. A startled expression crossed his face, and for a second she could have sworn she'd hurt him. His lips curled up then, and that split second of openness was gone, replaced with that gorgeous mask of his. Hey, doctors have been doing it for decades. Centuries, really. We all climb on the backs of the great ones, and then call ourselves giants. But no, I've got plans that don't include McDonald. Or Europe. I want a bunch of American food and an elevator that doesn't make me feel like I'm some kind of ogre. She laughed at that. The lifts here could make a person feel like they didn't fit. I miss crisp bacon. The pancakes at the cafeteria are pretty good, but why can't they actually cook the bacon? And the Brits? Who the hell eats baked beans for breakfast? Steven finished her thought. And tomatoes. I kind of want a Pop-Tart. Me too, she said with a grin. And I swore them off a long time ago. I pretty much ate them exclusively during my undergrad years. Pop-Tarts and ramen noodles. And when I had some cash, I would buy the good mac and cheese, he added, that grin still lighting up the room. Sometimes they connected. And that was what kept her flying so close to the flame. That, and the fact that she was almost certain he was involved in something criminal. Not that he was behind it, but that he was going to get caught up in it. Something was going on at Kronberg. Maybe not at Kronberg as a whole, but definitely with Dr. Hope MacDonald's group. According to her sister, MacDonald and her father might be doing things they shouldn't. Katie was certain there was a story here. Certain she could blow up the pharmaceutical industry. Ronnie didn't intend to become an undercover informant. Her sister was a brilliant writer and an excellent investigator. But she also tended to believe every kooky theory the internet put out in the world. The idea that a group of companies had formed a shadowy agency that ruled the globe was one of her older sister's favorites. But Ronnie had been worried about what was happening with Dr. MacDonald ever since Rebecca Walsh had left. Dr. Walsh had been one of the smartest, nicest people she'd worked for here, and the fact that she'd quit without notice felt wrong to Ronnie. None of which explained why she was standing here with the hottest, most potentially dangerous man she'd ever met. It didn't explain why she thought about him all the time, why he haunted her every fantasy. Yeah. They don't have as much processed food as we have in the States. It was a stupid thing to say, and she was feeling completely awkward. A long moment passed, and he turned to her, his eyes warm for a change. But then somehow they always seemed warm when he looked her way. Why did you agree to come to Paris with me, Veronica? There it was, the deep, rich tone that got her every time. She could give him some bullshit excuse, but she thought they were past that now.